Albert Einstein, Richard Branson, Bill Gates, John F. Kennedy, Tony Robbins, Michael Phelps, Will Smith. That sounds like a list of highly successful titans in a variety of industries. What else do they have in common? Well, they all have ADHD, but you don't hear much about that, do you? You know what you hear even less about? The successful women navigating ADHD. And that's exactly why I started this podcast, ADHD for Smartass Women. I'm your host, Tracy Otsuka. I'm an attorney, not a doctor, a lifelong student, not a coach. I'm also the creator of Cortography, a patent-pending system that helps people like you figure out what they should do with their life. And we're here today to talk ADHD, your superpowers, your symptoms, your workarounds, and how you proudly stand out instead of trying to fit in. I credit my ADHD for some of my greatest superpowers. And you know what? I spy a happier life for you too. So without further ado, a shiny new episode is starting now. Hello, I am Tracy Otsuka, and I wanted to welcome you to episode 27 of ADHD for Smartass Women. And in this episode, I am going to introduce you to Danielle Ford. She is one of our own. I met her in our Facebook group, ADHD for Smartass Women. Danielle has the most interesting, albeit classic ADHD background. So she dropped out of high school at 17. She was a junior and became a hairstylist. She self-diagnosed herself with ADHD in her early 20s, but chose not to seek a formal diagnosis because she believed the stigma. She then spent a decade in various entrepreneurial ventures, working 10 times harder than everyone else, and in her words, never getting the basic stuff right. She read every self-help book, tried every system, worked with coaches, but she never thought that the strategies may have been what was wrong and not